Hello again, YouTube. This is Lovell speaking again. Prior enlisted Marine, military history buff, and overall just somebody who does a lot of research. And in the last video, I actually expressed the idea of putting homeless veterans, psychologically screening them, giving them rifles, and protecting our children. Two birds, one stone. Okay. So, this is where crazy is gonna crazy. I suggest we get in touch with the psychiatric hospitals. It's like here locally, there's Catawba Psychiatric over in Salem. And I suggest we talk to them and bring them in and go, okay, what tools do you need? And provide them the tools that they need legally to actually get the people that are out of their minds, who are a danger to themselves and others, out of the way. And it's like, and I'm specifically saying so that way we don't, what is legally so, because we don't need to be infringing on people's rights. I'm trying to point out where we can actually cut back on the gun violence without hurting people's rights, without causing any issues. In some cases, just enforcing the laws that are just on the books, and the key phrase is enforcing the laws on the books here. Because in a lot of cases, those laws do not need to be changed; they just need to be enforced. So, when it comes to the psychiatric community, it's like my own one of my grandparents, my grandmother, she's actually a retired RN who was actually charge nurse at Catawba Psychiatric Hospital on the short-term care unit. She actually did end up going to nursing school because before that point she'd actually been diagnosed manic depressive, and she saw a lot of shortcoming within the psychiatric community and decided to do something about it. So she went to nursing school, and with a little bit of help from family as far as helping to study, she successfully completed nursing school, became an RN, and actually retired as a charge nurse at, again, Catawba Psychiatric, handling the short-term care unit. So she did something about it, and I am very happy for Granny about it. She's actually one of my prouder stories to tell on that one. And, but even now, even after Granny did that, where she retired in the 90s, Catawba Psychiatric and the other psychiatric hospitals throughout the Commonwealth and even throughout the country have shortcomings, have issues where they need better specific resources. You need to bring the doctor in, and the charge nurses in, the nurses, the LPNs, the CNAs, the orderlies in, and ask them, what do you need? And overall, what needs to happen in order to make sure that these people get out and are, when these people get out, they're actually productive members of society, that they can actually function with everybody else. So, ask them what they do. Is like, this is something that I hope that we share with the governor, because this is something that Governor Glenn Youngkin of Virginia can do right here, right now. It's something that we can do here in the Commonwealth. We don't even need anybody else's help with this one. And the governor can give these resources to these people. So, when it comes down to that, yeah, it's one of those cases of where, yes, some of those things we're not going to be, some of the things we're not going to be able to do because these are medical experts, they're not legal experts, they don't know that necessarily is a great thing, is a thing that great thing they think they can do is not something they can do. And it's like, but, yeah, it's like if they happen to need to actually have more ward space because they don't have enough bed space for them, so that way they can build a new wing on Catawba Psychiatric, so that way they can actually take care of more patients. They need that because they don't have enough bed space. If they happen to, some of the patients are a little more violent, where they need to restrain them a little bit more often. Unfortunately, it happens, but it happens. So that way they can restrain them without so that way they aren't no danger to themselves, the others, or the staff. And then, okay, there's that. Just specific items that they need. And we need to address that. Okay, so that's solution number 2. That one, it takes care of wild and crazy random element that can't really be controlled, but it limits it the best we can. After all, as I've said, crazy is gonna crazy. You're not gonna be able to fix that ever. You're gonna have to do what you can with what you got on that one. But I've been Lovell. You guys and my viewers have been awesome, and I hope you guys have a good day.